Yo, what's up guys? Luke Callahan, the Disc Golf Kid here. I'm joined with 2019 USDGC champion, James Conrad. So we're going to do a quick little interview. Should be pretty fast, but the first question is, what is your favorite tournament you've played this year and why?
Thanks for having me on here, Luke. My favorite tournament this year, I'd say pretty much every year it's Maple Hill. I just love the course. I love the environment. I love tournaments where you can camp on the course, and yeah, Maple Hill has all that and an amazing course to boot. So it's always one of my favorites.
Sure. So, what are some of your main goals for next season?
Next season, I'd like to get my game back to a more consistent level. I struggled a bit with consistency this year. It's been a pretty strange year with everything going on, pandemic and whatnot, and then lack of spectators. You know, the tournaments just haven't felt quite as real or as big this year, and it's been hard for me to really get that focus. So, try to spend some time this off season just conditioning my body and trying to get my head into a great spot to come back focused and ready to attack next year.
Awesome. So pretty similar to that, what are some of your goals for the rest of your career?
I'd say my biggest goal for the career would be to win a world championship. You know, I'm honored to be a United States champion, but I think a Worlds would complement that really well.
Yeah. So if you could go back in time and tell your 13-year-old self, like teenage you, one thing, what would it be?
That's a funny one. I was actually playing disc golf for a few years by the time I was 13. But back then, you know, it was really small. Like, I didn't even know there was major tournaments or anything like that. And yeah, just I guess it'd be funny to tell yourself that you'll eventually be like a professional at this. Right. But yeah, just probably would tell myself that anything's possible. You know, if you work at something, you can make it happen.
Yeah. And so next up, where do you see disc golf as a sport in 10 years?
I like to think that disc golf's going to keep growing and be bigger and bigger. I've been playing for over 20 years now, and I'd say in the last 5 years even, it's made a pretty huge jump. So if we keep this rate of growth up, I think it might be pretty mainstream and within 10 years from now.
Sweet.
And we can hope so.
Last question is, what was your first ever tournament win, and give details, like what division you played, where it was, if you remember.
Yeah, I don't exactly remember. I was definitely playing some junior tournaments back when I was, you know, around 10, and I probably picked up a couple wins back then. I might have been the only one in the division. That's how it sometimes goes for juniors. And yeah, I'd say it was probably in Montana. I was in the late 90s, like 97 to 2000. My family lived in Montana, and most of the courses out there were on tone poles, not even baskets. And, that's where I really started playing some tournaments with my dad and stuff, so I'm sure it was back then.
Sweet. Well, thanks for being here. You got anything you want to promote? Tour Series discs?
I don't have too much right now. Make sure to keep an eye on the Innova Tour Series discs. Any purchase of those really helps support us. Thanks, Luke.
Hey, man. Thank you guys for watching. If you're new, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.